Hello, I'm Christopher Murray, and thank you for taking the time to visit my website and watching this video. I've been working with people for next year it'll be 40 years. I really care deeply about the quality of the service that I provide to the people who come. I offer a safe and confidential space. The sessions are 50 minutes, so when the person arrives I greet them and we sit. And I invite the person to tell me a bit about what brings them today, why are they here. To talk a wee bit about what they would like to gain from psychotherapy and a wee bit about what they would want from me in the process. I think it's important to say that it's a voluntary process and that people can leave whenever they want. Part of it would also be whether I feel I can offer something to the person. I also never assume that I'll be able to help everybody who comes in, and I think it's important that the person who comes feels able to decide, yes, they would want to work with me or they would prefer not to. My approach really as an umbrella is to work with the person, the whole person, but I have experience over the years in working with a range of issues that people bring in that include generic relationship problems, bereavement, loss, phobias, anxieties, a range of addictions, including substance, alcohol, internet addiction. Potentially we might be looking at something that happened in childhood, a trauma, abuse, separations. It could be something current like a bereavement, a loss of job. Some things are deeper than that and are about meaning. Sometimes people with depression will come in and have lost their way somehow and they really want to find some meaning in the world. I would do a lot of work with couples in terms of communication, sexual difficulties. I work with issues around gender, sexuality, men's issues in particular. I guess the consistent practice in psychotherapy over the years would be that people would come weekly. Over the last number of years I found that that's changed, and possibly with the recession. People are more mindful of money, more mindful of their time. So I'm able to negotiate what works for the person. Usually it's weekly. People find weekly that the 7 days in between works really well. I offer telephone and Skype psychotherapy. Mindful of money, more mindful of their time. So I'm able to negotiate what works for the person. Usually it's weekly. People find weekly that the 7 days in between works really well. I offer telephone and Skype psychotherapy, personal therapy. My work's a passion. I mean, it's a vocation, but it's also a passion. When I came across counselling and psychotherapy in the late 70s, it really opened my eyes up to something really meaningful, both personally and then in becoming a therapist and working with other people. I'm always wanting a successful outcome for the person who comes, whatever that means to them.